What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Corvette Weekly, live with Horsepower Obsessed, Protective Dad Pranks, Front Seat Driver. Together we are Vet Syndicate. We are bringing you the latest and the greatest of Corvette hangouts, Corvette news, and lately the hot topics, which are kind of aggravating, sometimes Corvette-specific topics that the Corvette community has to deal with, so to speak. So welcome back, everybody. I see a lot of the same names here. We got Kerry Glock, Blue Vet, Joey B, Steve Robertson. Oh, Steve Robertson got an allocation for a Z06. That's good news right off the bat. Matt Hurley's in the house. 11-second Eclipse, Jet Driver. All right, guys. So we have a good bit to cover tonight because there's actually a fair amount of news, and the hot topic tonight is going to be one that you guys have all heard, and we're going to talk a lot about that. Jason has some pretty unique way of describing the hot topic. We'll give it over to him in a second, but until we do, let's talk about a little bit of news. One of the things kind of factors into some of the news. So 2020 Matrix 8 just shared a video with us here that is really interesting. Kind of factoring into some of the Z06 problems that we've been hearing a lot about. And it seems like there might be more. Shane is in the house. He's telling on you guys already. We got 25 thumbs ups. If you guys could please get those thumbs ups going early tonight so we can maybe hit 200 by the end of the show. It'd be really cool. But yeah, so how are you guys doing out there? It feels like it's been more than a week. I don't know why.
More than you've been home.
Yeah, maybe it's because I flew between Florida and PA. I don't know, because it feels like it's been a while. Somebody's getting ads out there already. That's
I have one right now.
that's weird, but also kind of good for me, I guess. Anyway, let's see. So you guys clicked on this particular live video most likely because of that thumbnail. We do have, right off the bat, we're going to jump over to the web browser, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the comparisons between Elkhart Lake Blue and the new Riptide Blue. So if you guys are interested in the blue color for your C8, Z06, Stingray, or even the E-Ray, check this out, because this actually is pretty crazy how small of a difference there actually is between these colors. So this is over on the midenginecorvetteforum.com. And yeah, the one on the left is Riptide Blue, and the one on the right is Elkhart Lake Blue. I'm sure you guys out there expected there to be way more of a difference than this. There really isn't. They are very, very close. Very, very similar. So
I like the one on the left.
Yeah, from what I can tell, the one on the left is a hair darker and maybe has a little bit of a purplish tinge under certain light. From the person taking the photograph here says that in person it looks like it has a little bit of a purplish tinge. Now, this is obviously from the back, so the Riptide color is on the right now. But
yeah, I don't like that color.
I like the blue one.
So you do or don't like the new color, Steve?
I do, and Jason knows I hate blue. No offense, I'm not a blue person.
Yeah.
But that color looks good. It looks classy. I like that. But I also do like Rapid Blue. Rapid Blue is photos for some reason that car photos so well, and it's our number one. Anything we put Rapid Blue on Vet Syndicate on Instagram blows up. People love that color, so I kind of grown to love it.
It's kind of weird because if we look at the photo from the front, it must just be the lighting, because the one on the left is Riptide and it looks darker. But then if we scroll down, the one on the right now is Riptide and it looks lighter. So it's almost impossible to tell these two colors apart. They are very, very close to the same thing. So if you really loved Elkhart Lake Blue, fear not, because Riptide is not that much different.
So from now on, I'm just going to call it Elkhart Lake Riptide, because I'm not going to know unless I know exactly what year model it is. I'm probably not going to be able to decipher the difference when I do walkarounds. So we're just going to merge the two and call it one.
Yeah.
That does look really good.
It's I don't know. I've seen Elkhart Lake Blue in person. I have not seen Riptide.
Yeah.
But now here again, from this angle, Elkhart looks significantly darker than Riptide.
Yeah.
And I've seen Elkhart Lake Blue in person, even on the Z06, and I like it. But in my personal preference, Laguna Blue was one of my favorite blues.
Yeah.
On a Corvette, and I feel like Riptide in this shot at least looks more like Laguna because it's lighter. But I can't tell if it's actually going to be lighter or if it's just the way the photo's set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laguna Blue is awesome. Definitely one of the best colors ever. Blue-wise, anyway.
Correct. Like Blown 6 Gen's correct. This is like it's extremely close, which make people happy. So if you like this color, you're not losing anything. You're just kind of like gaining.
It's barely different. Yeah. The biggest difference is the name.
Yeah.
Rip Elk Laguna. Exactly.
Ripple. Wow.
Rip Elk Laguna.
That's why they're not calling it that, because I can't even pronounce it.
Ripple Lagoon.
Yeah, Riptide, it looks good. Honestly, I didn't have any issues with Elkhart Lake either. The only blue that they recently had that I didn't really love was Admiral. I thought Admiral was too dark.
Yeah.
But honestly, even Admiral wasn't terrible. Like the blues in general have been pretty good, but Laguna has definitely been my favorite. And it seems like Riptide might be taking it back to Laguna a little bit. So definitely.
I will say I do like if you put silver stripes on that car. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Silver stripes down the center with that Elkhart Lake Blue.
Dr. Corvette
Riptide.
just hit it. Jetstream was one of the best blues. Absolutely. Tim's car is Jetstream blue, and that car is amazing. I love that color.
And Blue Vet's car is Jetstream as well.
That's right.
And it's funny because I think Jetstream looks a lot like Laguna. They add one extra tiny little drop of blue dye in there, and they're like, bam, different blue.
Yeah.
Because it's like hardly different at all.
Yeah.
Guys, we got 50 thumbs up currently. That's pretty good. Let's keep rolling with that. I would love to hit 100 before 8 o'clock. Then we can hit the other 100 by 8:30. Would be pretty cool. Yeah, Blue Vet. Very nice color on that car. Very reminiscent of Laguna Blue. Not a bad thing at all. I love Laguna Blue as well. So all of these blues are pretty close to each other from what you can see here. So if you guys want to take a closer look, of course, it's over at the midenginecorvetteforum.com. This was posted up by a user who actually took some of the pictures side by side with his Elkhart Lake Blue car. So pretty cool to see this stuff in person. Well, not in person, but at least side by side kind of thing. If you're interested in keeping a blue car, Riptide's not that different. So anyway, let's talk a minute about our giveaways.
Many giveaways.
Many giveaways we have tonight, guys. So who has the Paragon stuff? Is it you or Jason? Okay. Jason is...
So, do you want to see it now or you want to wait?
Yeah, go ahead and throw it up. Do you know the technical term for this?
Nope.
Big bunch of vents.
We're going to call it roof diffuser fins. Shark fin.
Yeah, they're called air generators.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. It is $300 normally.
Okay, so $300 for this particular piece, and does it hold on with double-sided tape?
Yes. It's carbon flash, so it's removable.
And let me tell you, the carbon flash on here looks amazing. It's a really, really nice carbon flash. They did a good job with it.
Matt Hurley, it's just Jason's. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
it's lagging.
Yeah, it's just you though.
Yeah.
Vortex
doing the robot.
Vortex generator.
Yep.
Yeah. But But yeah, if you guys could see it, Jace, if you want to just hold it up still so we can see it. Since I don't know why you're lagging. I have no clue why that would be.
It looks like my number's really low.
That's the first one. We're giving away everything tonight.
Tonight. So that's one of them. The other one is, do you have it, Steve?
This is another one. Right here is one of them.
So another
the Apple CarPlay device again.
Another wireless Apple CarPlay device. So if you have a 2020 C8 Corvette, and you want to be able to use the wireless functionality of your CarPlay, this device will allow you to do it. So again, every $10 donated will get you entered to win that as well. And then lastly, I don't have it here because it will be drop shipped. If you have a C6, C7, or a C8, you would tell me, if you win, you tell me which one, you'll get a Pro Clip with your choice of phone mount. So the Pro Clips usually run altogether about $70 for the entire mount with the phone piece. It'll be yours for free. For every donation of $10, you have the chance to win all three of these things. And
but wait, there's more. I got an idea. So we have 2 Vet Syndicate shirts left, an extra large and a double XL. These are them. For the first 2 people that donate $100 on Venmo, you're entered to win all this stuff tonight. Plus, you get this, and I will mail this out tomorrow morning. So, but it's got to be on Venmo.
And it's only for the first. We only have 2. We have an XL and a 2XL.
Yep.
So if you guys are interested in getting the shirt and 10 entries in all 3 of these giveaways, a $100 donation will get you an XL or a 2XL, and we can only take 2 of those because there's only 2 shirts left until we get new ones.
And all this stuff is tonight. No waiting for next week or the following week.
Right. This is all tonight. Now, if you guys didn't see that, what was that? Somebody put the name of it in there. A vortex generator is what that thing is. It's from Paragon Performance, and it's originally about $300. It's brand new. It's yours for $10 as a donation if you win.
Hey, check your Venmo.
Yeah, let me check Venmo here.
And the one that I just sent won't be the one that goes out. I have another one that's in a box this one's in a box too, but this one's been opened. I'll send the one that's brand new.
Okay.
Unopened. Let me clarify.
Yeah, they're both brand new.
Yeah.
All right, so nothing in Venmo yet. But if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, like I said, every $10 will get you an entry. 2020 Matrix 8 wants to know where you got your shirt, Steve.
Corvette Collection online. At Corvette Collection, that's where I buy a lot of stuff. So it's Corvette. I think it's
General
Corvette
Lee. You haven't really missed much yet. We talked a little bit about the Elkhart Lake Blue and Riptide Blue comparison. We're going to get into a little bit more here in a second, but for right now, we are just kind of talking about our giveaways. And the first entry for the giveaway tonight is Ernest Gibson. He's going to get 20 entries for everything, and he's also going to get a shirt. So Ernest, out of XL
Venmo.
or
Venmo.
Oh, right,
shirt.
right. That's my bad. So he gets 20 entries for everything else, though.
We need to talk to you about Venmo, Ernest.
Oh, and Steven Rapp says, Justin, you'll be getting the next box of Corvette brochures. So if you want to do 3 to 4, 100 tonight, only brochures. Okay. So guys, the brochures, I just got them yesterday, Steven, just so you know. Any of you guys who donated $100 on the show 2 weeks ago and got the C8 Corvette dealer brochures, they're sitting in my entry hall right now. I'm going to mail them out probably tomorrow morning. And, but we're going to be doing, looks like 3 to 4 more tonight. Steven is sending us more. So if you want that awesome C8 Corvette brochure, a donation of $100 will get you one of them tonight. Now I know Ernest already has one, or already got one, so he doesn't need one. But
Jeez. It's like a giveaway, right?
Yeah, big giveaway. So we got 4 items going tonight, guys. If you donate $100 through Venmo, you'll get a free Vet Syndicate shirt and 10 entries into winning our 3 giveaway I guess 4 giveaways. No.
Yeah, 3.
Man,
Plus
this is getting confusing for me now, too.
Yeah.
All right, so Stephen Rapp. Did you donate on Venmo, Stephen Rapp?
I would be shocked.
No. Okay. I was going to say.
Okay.
All right, so what he's saying is basically you have to donate on Venmo in order to get the dealer brochures. The Venmo link is pinned at the top of the comments here, guys. So if you want to grab a dealer brochure, a Vet Syndicate shirt, the airfoil or the vortex generator from Paragon Performance, the wireless CarPlay device for your C8 Corvette, or the Pro Clip, and your choice of phone mount. I mean, that is a lot of stuff. That is a lot of freaking stuff. Yeah, Steven, I got it now. 2020 Matrix 8 says he has the brochure. It's awesome, super high quality. I highly recommend. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, is that these things you can get them sometimes from the Corvette Museum, but it's not always guaranteed. They've had like ups and downs with being out of stock and everything. So if you want to guarantee get one, throw a donation in here. You might be able to grab one for $10.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the hot topic tonight, guys, while we're waiting for people to...
Let's show that video first before we get into that.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
so...
yeah, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and exit and try to come back in because my signal is garbage.
Perfect.
I'm going to back to his comment to read what it actually is going on. Where is it? It's 2020 Matrix. I'm going back in the title.
So while he's looking for that, guys, we're going to play a video for you here in a second that really kind of illustrates some problems with the C8 Corvette Z06. And this is a friend of his, I think he said, right?
Yes. I'm trying to find it. I don't know.
So 2020 Matrix 8 has a friend that has a Z06 that is maybe not doing so well. And we've seen some issues with this car in the past. Most of them have been EPA related, it sounds like, but at least 2 or 3 of them have blown engines.
Yeah. He says his buddy Z06 engine light came on. So the engine light came on yesterday and it won't go off. And now it makes a clunky noise when you try to remote start it. And it's definitely not a clicking battery noise. The video clearly shows there's something from the engine. So let's play that video.
Okay. Yeah, so here's the video, guys. So I'm going to play that one more time because you got to listen. Yeah, so that's not good. That is not making your typical battery dead clicking sound. That I don't even know what that is. That's not good. So, like I said, I think someone's about to have a bad time. Now, if you remember, guys, we were talking last week about the tapping noise and how Chevy was going to be researching that a little bit further to see what's going on with all of that. Maybe this is related, and this could possibly be the start of needing a new engine. And if it is, it's not good, obviously. So we got Jason back in here. Jason,
I wonder if I'm
looking a little better. Looking a little better.
Your Venmo when you get a chance from Steve Robertson. I think he sent it for the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check Venmo. Okay, so we got one from Ernest Gibson and from Steve Robertson. So both, if you can mark them down, Steve. Ernest gets another 10 entries. Steve gets 10 entries, and they both get a brochure. Now, technically, you're both eligible for a shirt now, too. Steve Robertson,
you know
Ernest
what?
Gibson.
We'll get both those two guys right off. If they want it, they can get it if they want it. So
all right, so Ernest Gibson, Steve Robertson. Yeah, let me know your sizes because you're going to get a free shirt too. And We only have an XL and a 2XL left. So if one of those works for you, great. If not, you can pass the shirt on to somebody else, but you will get 2 brochures now. Well, 1 each.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Dr. Corvette. What happens when he gets in the car and starts it? Does it make any noise?
Yeah, let us know, Jeremy, in the comments.
Yeah, he's kind of going with it now. I'm curious what the car sounds like when you're actually in it and you hit the start button. Because yeah, they should say brochure or not. Yeah, they both said they wanted the brochure in the comments on Venmo, Steven. Okay, Ernest will take an XL. So, Steve, if you want to set aside one for Ernest and XL. And then Steve Robertson, the only one left then would be 2XL. Let me know if that will work for you or not. Oh, man, that sucks. All right, Steve Robertson, Ernest beat you to the XL. So will 2X work? No noise, and it said it runs and sounds perfect when he pushes the button to start it. Okay, well then maybe it's not. It's definitely not an engine issue. Then that's good. All right, white hot horsepower. Okay, so he donates $100 as well. He says 67 miles
Brandon,
of fuel for your future Z06. Thank you.
Who donated?
Brandon, white hot horsepower.
White hot horsepower.
Oh.
So
You know
he
him
gets
well.
10. He gets 10 entries and a brochure. So that's 3 brochures gone, guys. 3 of them right off the bat. We only got 1 more to give away tonight.
Go check out Brandon's new video, White Hot Horsepower. Check it out.
Oh my gosh, his car killer.
Yeah, some special stuff he's done to his car. White Hot Horsepower on YouTube.
Did he get his car back yet?
Yes.
Yeah,
he
it's
did.
bad, dude. It's so bad. It's killer.
I was
can't
going
wait
to say,
see
when he
the
dropped
person.
it off, I had a feeling this thing's going to be a beast.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
All right, Steve Robertson says to donate the 2XL to somebody else. Okay. How do we want to handle that?
Keep it going.
Just leave it in
Brandon was the next person, so Brandon wants a 2XL. He's not a 2XL person, though.
Yeah, that's kind of my point.
I know. I was laughing. Ernest said the same thing. He's a medium. That's me. I wear a medium. If I put on a 2XL, I could wear it 3 times, man.
Got 80 thumbs up currently, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel a lot. This is what it looks like if you need help. But it's free, and it helps a lot. It helps way more than you think. And while we're waiting... Stephen Rapp. Stephen Rapp. Up in the situation here. He says a donation of $500 will get you a case of 5 of the brochures. So if you want to go ahead and just be the coolest kid in town, just handing out brochures to all your friends, a $500 donation will get you a case of 5.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And Steve Robertson said he definitely wants the brochure, just not the shirt.
You got it.
Yeah,
I got
got
it
you.
down.
I got you on that one.
Donate it to me, Dr. Corvette says.
Yeah, White Hot Horsepower. I'll check out your channel. I watched the video when you dropped it off. I'll definitely check it out. I didn't see that you had gotten it back yet. But
He just started his YouTube channel. He's getting really good at it over the
Yeah.
last few months. He's getting really good.
He is good. No question.
yeah, well, guys, check him out. White Hot Horsepower. He's down there with these 2 guys.
Yeah.
So how bad could it be, right?
Yep.
Steven, I got a picture from you in email for the Z06, but you sent me a picture of your Stingray. I haven't seen your Z06 yet. Dr. Corvette says that he left his shirt in Shane's hotel room in Bowling Green at the Bash.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it
What
doesn't.
did it do on that?
You got some explaining to do on that one.
They were there drinking Bud Light or what?
Oh my God.
You left his banana hammock there.
Good Lord.
No, I like both of them way too much. That's just a joke.
Yeah. All right. So 2020 Matrix 8 says that he presses lock and then double presses the start button, and that's the noise he's getting. Oh, you know what? I know why. He's got a check engine light. The car will not start if there's a check engine light. Well, I wish I would have put that together originally. It doesn't matter what the check engine light's there for. The car will not start if there's a check engine light.
Wow.
So get rid of the check engine light and your remote start will work again. Larry Anthony's been celebrating, he says. He's about to be celebrating even, I would say, is it going to be like tomorrow or the next day? His Z06 is on its way.
Larry's in here?
So, what's that?
Larry's in here? I didn't see it.
Larry Anthony, he just commented.
Oh, well,
Yep.
welcome.
He
Larry Anthony.
just joined.
Yeah, so guys, we figured out 2020 Matrix 8's friends issue. The check engine light stopping it from remote starting. The check engine light, typically, if there's no other issues, from what I've seen, a lot of the C8s and Z06s especially are having some sort of transmission issue where the check engine light will come on, and it usually only is on for 24 hours, and then it goes off and nothing's wrong with the car and it never comes on again. So I feel like it's almost like a learning thing. Like there's some sort of learning process happening in the background that's throwing a check engine light. Yes, it will not remote start if there's a check engine light. Correct. Flying cop car. I'm still waiting to hear for certain, but it's looking good. I'm going to update you guys as soon as I know 100% for sure. I don't want to jinx myself and say yes until it's 100% in stone.
We want to talk about the car of the week?
Yeah, we do. So,
That
guys,
car's ugly, dude.
if you can't tell, the car of the week right here, this is Jason's C8 Corvette. How freaking awesome does that look? That is one of the coolest pictures I've ever seen.
Yeah. So
I almost feel like I'm going to try to open that up actually in the browser because I feel like that needs a bigger view.
yeah, she's an awesome photographer. That was when I was out with the DFW Kings and Queens, and she took that and sent it to us, and man, it turned out fantastic. She is actually going to be at our next Vet Syndicate event in June 10th at the Texas Harley Davidson in Bedford, Texas, from 4 to 7 p.m. She'll be out there taking photos.
Yeah, so I don't know who it is, but she definitely takes some good shots. That is a really cool looking picture.
Yeah.
It really makes that yellow pop on your car.
Yeah.
So
I was
it's
like,
always,
dude, I got a cool car.
yeah, you don't even know it until you see pictures like that.
I know, right?
All right, let's check the Venmo here. See if anybody else has donated. Again, guys, we got one more brochure left to give away.
Or a
A
pack of
$100
fire.
donation will get you a brochure or a 2XL Vet Syndicate shirt if you are, on the bigger side, I guess. Jet Driver says everything's bigger in Texas.
Mm.
Steve Robertson says, great photo of your car.
Thank you. Thank you.
General Lee hit 2,000 miles on his Z06.
Hey, Mark Gorski's in the house.
What's up, Mark? He's won a couple
Man.
times.
General Lee's out driving his car. Look at that. He's already at 2,081, man.
Wow.
I'm only at 1,800, and I've had mine like 5 months longer than him.
So
I just hit 15.
here's something interesting. If I get a Z06, which I should know here pretty soon, I've already kind of discussed how it will play out because I'll have to fly to the dealership, pick it up, drive it to Florida, get it expelled, and then drive it home. So within a week, I'm going to be at over 2,000 miles on the car.
Jeez.
Which, number one, I think is awesome because right off the bat, I'm past the break-in, I'm past the 1,500, I'm ready to put that thing on the track. So I think that's awesome.
Plus, after
I know
2,000
you're going to
miles,
have
you
a
want to
spelled
know.
crack wrap.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Plus,
that's
know
a
if
no-brainer.
it's running good.
Larry, I mentioned it earlier. I just got them to my house yesterday or the day before. I haven't had a chance to mail them out yet, but they will be going out shortly. General Lee says Jason and Steve have the sweetest C8s ever.
They're nice, but they're no CO6.
No, they're very nice. That the picture Steve sent yesterday. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, from South Lake.
Yeah, wherever he was parked. I was looking at that picture. I was like, man, that does not even like. It doesn't even look like a C8 in my head. Like I have this image of a C8. And I'm looking at his car. I'm like, God, that thing looks freaking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can get this pulled up for you guys real quick.
Mark Gorski's on.
Yeah. Yeah, we acknowledged him a second ago.
Well, see. Was I on?
Yeah. Mark Gorski's typically a winner, so maybe let's talk about our giveaway again. Jason, we can actually...
Yeah, now that I'm not... I had to go through and delete everything off my phone. Even though I reset it, it was still having issues. But anyway, so here we go. This will be... Well, the back end of your car will look like that. What is this called again? A vortex? An air vortex generator. Exactly. Carbon flash diffuser fans for your roof. There's double-sided tape in the box. Yes.
I've seen this actually installed on a car before. I drove down in Florida is Silver Fox's C8 Corvette. Mm-hmm. He has that installed. It actually doesn't look too bad on the car, in my opinion. It's not something I would personally do, but they are $300 from Paragon. So if you're interested, you could possibly win it for $10.
Hey man, and the carbon flash looks really nice on here. It's not bad at all, let me tell you. Very ACS-esque. Yeah.
So here's the picture of Steve's car. If you guys want to talk about Jason's and Steve's cars being some of the nicest C8s out there, look at that thing. I don't think I have seen a shinier car in my entire life.
Dude, I know.
That's ceramic coated, baby.
That's ceramic coated and expel ceramic boosted.
Never ever sees water except for a hose. It doesn't see the rain.
It barely sees sunlight.
My wife was getting mad at me the other night. I had like a little water across the road, and I'm going like 2 miles an hour. All these cars behind me.
Yeah.
I just want your car to see sunlight, man.
Yeah, that's the real secret to keeping a nice car is don't even take it out of your garage.
Yep,
exactly.
All these people driving their cars, joke's on you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously.
I take mine to the gym. I take mine all over the place. Hey, listen. So never mind. We already talked about it. It was over a week ago. Never mind. We're good.
What?
I got pulled over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, let's talk about the hot topic tonight. I'm going to let Jason kind of go with in 1 second. I'm going to take him off the leash. And what the hot topic is going to be tonight is, and I know you guys have always heard, or I've heard this somewhere, is that the Corvette is the poor man's Ferrari. So basically implying that the Corvette is not as special as we think it is. It's not as expensive as we think it is. And that it is the poor man's way of achieving a supercar, basically, is what that saying is implying. And I have a lot to say about it, but before I do, Jason has an interesting take on this.
Yes. So we were talking like we always do beforehand, and or like we do every single day of the week. And I'm like, so I have a question. If a Corvette is a poor man's Ferrari, is a Ferrari a rich man's Corvette?
I love this approach because no matter which way you take, you own a Corvette.
That's right. Because you're literally saying it's a Ferrari, but for a poor person.
Right.
Well, okay, then a Ferrari is nothing more than a Corvette for a rich person. Literally, you just complimented Corvette, so thank you.
Exactly. I mean, it's reverse, I don't know, deducing, we'll say. You're going to deduce the fact that Corvette is just as impressive as Ferrari, if not more so. Now, what's even more interesting than that is that, you hear Corvette's poor man's Ferrari. I was talking to a friend of mine at a car show yesterday, and he managed to get the new Lamborghini, which I cannot remember the name of it.
The Revuelto?
Yeah. So the replacement for the Aventador, basically.
Yeah.
And he managed to get that car for $30K over.
Wow.
Now, this is especially interesting when you start thinking about the fact that that's a $700,000-$800,000 car.
Yeah, exactly.
And not only is he getting it for only $30K
30 over.
he also got on the list basically by accident. He fell into it.
Man.
And it's like, you can't even touch a Z06 nowadays for less than $50K over.
You couldn't
Most
even
of
get
them are
a
$100K over.
Right for 30 over a while back, or
Right.
it was running average 30 over.
Yeah, when the C8 first came out, they were between 30 and 50K over. And it's like, you're telling me that the Corvette, which is the poor man's Ferrari, is fetching more over MSRP than the brand new Lamborghini that's replacing a freaking Aventador.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the tables have turned here. I really do. It really seems like people are more interested in the poor man's Ferrari than the actual Ferrari nowadays.
Yeah. Because the technologies are probably, they're pretty darn close. You know what I mean? My Gallardo was a 14. There was better technology in the 14 Corvette than there was in the 14 Gallardo.
And that's true across the board. It doesn't matter even if you're getting a newer Lamborghini, a newer Ferrari. When you sit down in it, you immediately realize it has none of the creature comforts that the C8 does. I mean, you're missing that big infotainment system. You're missing the heated, cooled seats, heated steering wheels, 19-speaker Bose system. Like, you're missing all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you paid way more for a car that's going to have possibly worse performance, worse interior comfort stuff. What's the point? And then you're going to say that car to me is a poor man's Ferrari. And someone just said here exactly what I'm thinking. Stupid Fast Truck says, I don't think anyone that spends $80,000 to $100,000 on a car should be considered poor. And that's exactly true. I mean, $100,000 is no small amount of money. So how is that a poor person buying a car?
Yeah.
Of course, the people that made this up are the guys who are justifying their $800,000 to $1 million purchase of a Ferrari or a Lamborghini of some kind that performs worse than the C8 does. They need to justify this by calling us the poor people, basically, which is ridiculous. But this is where it came from. Somebody who is ultimately justifying the purchase of a car that they probably couldn't afford.
Yeah, or I can't remember if it was Larry or who it was that I just read it a minute ago. Is the chances are most of those people don't have either one of them.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff we talk about with these hot topics are probably introduced by people who either, like I said, are justifying their purchases or who don't even own a car. And they're the ones that will be the first ones to point the finger at how stupid or how whatever Corvette owners are, when in reality, they don't even have a car, period, let alone a Corvette or something better than a Corvette.
One thing they're failing to also realize is, there is a culture. There's a Corvette culture. There's not, yes, there's Ferrari owners, Lamborghinis, but there is a culture you're buying into. When you buy a Corvette, you're actually buying into a culture, a family. That's why you drive down the highway. You cannot drive on a normal basis and not see a Corvette. But I can go so long without seeing a Ferrari or Lamborghini, depending on where I am.
Yep.
But people want to be part of a culture. That's why I don't care if you have a C5 or a C8. We're the same family. I'm not this snobby person that's like, oh, I have a C8 and you have a C5. So what?
Yep.
One day if you have a C5, one day you might have a C8, C9, or whatever. I'm 53 years old. It took me till I was 53 to get a C8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing is I got an email, I think, the other day, and it said, here's a picture of my C8 Corvette. And actually, I was going to use his for the Corvette of the week or car of the week this week, but I forgot about it. He said, basically, here's my C8 Corvette. I know you're mostly showing Z06s, but I just wanted to share this with you anyway. I want to make that clear again, guys. This is not just C8s. This is not just C8 Z06s. Any Corvette you have that you would like to share, that you would like to have a chance of getting on the channel here, share it. Your Corvette gets you a ticket in here for free. So if you're proud of your car, send me a picture of it. We will make it car of the week eventually. So again, this is not a C8 show. This is not a C8 Z06 show. This, personally, my favorite Corvette, even after driving a C8 Z06, my favorite Corvette is still the C7 generation. That is still my favorite generation. So do not fear, do not hold back your pictures just because you don't have a C8. Send them to me anyway.
Nope. One of my favorite Corvettes is a 72 or prior Corvette. I love the chrome bumpers, and I'm not even a fan of chrome. Like, I don't even like chrome on cars. On that car, though, looks insane. I love it. I would love to find one that was for sale that I could trust buying, and yeah.
That's kind of the problem with the older Corvettes nowadays, is they're getting to the point where they're old enough that it's a problem to buy them.
Yeah. But man, they're awesome. I just love Corvette. I don't care what
Jet Driver here says he paid $44,000 for his 2004 C5 Z06 brand new. It's insane because a 2004 C5 Z06 will still almost fetch that same amount if you go to sell it. I've looked at the 03s and the 04s are like the sweet spot for the Z06 C5s. They're usually between mid to high 30s. And that means that since 2004, so almost 20 years ago, you've only lost not even 10 grand in value on your car. That's insane. That is amazing. And that's exactly why the Corvette is such an amazing platform. It doesn't matter which one you have. It's an amazing car. Yeah, Shane says, guys, let's get that thumbs up. We really do need to. I'm trying not to harp on it as much as I usually do, but we really, really would like to see those numbers a little bit higher. Maybe we need to.
Don, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 78, the Indy Pace car. Oh man.
Yep. So, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about the poor man's Ferrari thing? I know we had a little bit of talk going on in here, and I like to keep the hot topic going a little longer because the longer we talk about it, the hotter it will get, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to point something out a little on this subject. GM also has to be careful. I know they're trying to push this car, but the Corvette is known for the working class sports car. It's obtainable. They're pricing this car out where it's starting to be unobtainable for a lot of people. I'm talking for a brand new one. Now, I mean, you're talking a Z06, you ain't going to get this car even under 104, 106. I mean, so then throw all the markups and the tax and everything. That's kind of getting up there. You know, I know Stingray, I mean, just a Stingray, 60 grand or more now, 65 or what it is recently, but.
And that's going up next year. Next year, odds are very good. A C8 Stingray is going to start at almost 70 grand.
See?
What the heck?
Jason's upside down.
What the heck happened, Jason? Oh my God. Oh, that's good. That is good. I have no idea how that just randomly happens. Wow.
Looks like he's standing on his head.
I just leave him like that.
Jason, if you want to go back out and come back in, I don't know what the heck happened.
You're going to get some Colorado pothead thinking he's up here going, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a dumb comment. We're all proud of our Corvettes. That's what Steven Rapp says, 100%. And there's absolutely no wrong in being proud of the car you have. Absolutely nothing. And if you're not proud of the car you have, you probably have the wrong car.
Heck yeah. I love my car.
Anti-gravity, yeah. You guys know I'm a fan of the anti-gravity batteries. It's affected Jason. There was another comment in here I wanted to touch on.
Dang. General Lee drops the big bucks.
Seven oil changes. Wow. 105 thumbs up currently, guys. If you could, please smash that thumbs up button. It really, really helps the channel. I know I don't want to harp on this a whole heck of a lot, but it really does help, and we would appreciate that number hitting 200 by the time our show is over tonight. So please help us out. Let's see if we can get Jason back in here. He should be back. Nope, he's not back in yet, but we'll watch for him. So in the meantime, guys, we are going to cover one other piece of information, which is probably the reason you clicked on this particular video. But before we do, let me address this comment here. Jason's new name is Upside Down Driver. Oh, that's good. I love it. Oh, White Hot Horsepower says the poor man's sports car is a pretentious comment by someone who's jelly and knows they overspent on a car with far less bang for the buck. 100% correct. That's exactly what I've been saying. Someone who's trying to justify their purchase because they spent way too much on a car they can't afford, and then here comes this guy with his C8 Corvette for under 100 grand that can actually outperform his car, and in reality probably looks better than his car. And that's the sad truth of it, is that it's almost always about someone justifying their purchase. But that's a good point. So there's two things that a man should not do without: a Corvette and a pickup truck. Luckily, I have both. A pickup truck.
Oh, I thought you said a pickle.
What?
I said a Corvette and a pickle.
There he is. Jason.
Yeah, you know what happened? Is that my phone knew I had to pee really bad. So it blew up so I could go and have a bathroom break.
Well, you've been renamed.
Yeah, you've been renamed.
This, man.
Steve Robertson renamed you.
You're Upside Down Driver now.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Yeah, 2020 Matrix 8. This is exactly why we do this. He says, "Yep, I love the Monday nights. So thankful that I was able to figure out my buddy's problem through this community." So that's exactly what this is all about. We're here to share the knowledge, share the passion, and tonight we literally got to solve an issue that if I had thought about it for more than 10 seconds before getting on here, I would have known it immediately, because that has happened to me 2 different times. Now, my Ram TRX, anytime I go to remote start it, if the gas, and the gas on that truck is often low, if it's too low, the truck will only run for like 20 seconds and then it shuts off. It took me a while to figure that one out too. But yeah, guys, we're here to share all of this stuff. So your passion, the knowledge, if you have questions, if you have comments, this is where you come for it. Don't sit in the background and stay quiet. If you want to be part of this, speak up. Get the questions out there. Get your passion out there. I mean, if you just want to talk about how much you love your car, this is the place to do it.
And throughout the week, get on Instagram, Best Syndicate Instagram.
Yep.
I gotta point this out. So 2020 Matrix, man, we're like twins. He had me laughing because I'm this anal. But he was telling me like how he went to go drive his car, and I think it was at a mall, and he drove around like 30 minutes to find a parking spot. Couldn't find him. He went home.
Oh yeah, no.
You went home?
That's what I would do. I'm going home.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
That's funny. Yeah, guys. So obviously, Vet Syndicate is the thing that this whole thing represents. So if you want to share pictures of your car with Vet Syndicate on Instagram, that's where we'll share your pictures on the Vet Syndicate Instagram, and that's where also you can send the shots of your car for entry on the Car of the Week, either there or even my email address, horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com. So again, share the passion, share the pictures, share the knowledge, share everything. Whatever you got that's Corvette related, talk about it in here. That's what this is all about. And we were able to figure out an issue for 2020 Matrix 8 tonight just because of the knowledge and because of the passion that we have. Okay, we got 115 thumbs up currently. Definitely could use a little bit more than that if we could, guys. Please smash that thumbs up button. You guys have been great tonight, but there's one more piece of information I want to cover, and that is some of the C8 Corvettes, whether it's a Stingray or a Z06, have been delivered with incorrect options. So by now, I'm sure you guys have probably seen this one. This is a C8 Corvette Z06 that was delivered with a Stingray logo on the back instead of the C8 Corvette badge. So this is a huge oversight by the people at the Corvette Museum, or the Corvette factory, basically. That should have been a Corvette flag, not a Stingray. Real quick, I want to show here, Ernest Gibson gave another $100 super chat. So 10 more entries into the giveaways, which are going to end tonight, guys. We still have one more brochure if you donate $100, which Ernest already has. So I don't think he needs another one. Actually, that's only through Venmo anyway. So one more brochure, or if you want to do 5 brochures and donate $500, you'd get 5 of them right off the bat.
Through
That would be
Venmo.
the easiest way for me to ship them as well,
Yeah.
because they come in a box of 5, and I would like to be able to ship just one box. Would be fantastic.
Right.
So again, guys, the giveaways tonight. Steve, if you want to show the wireless CarPlay box for the cars that are 2020 and older, this will allow you to have CarPlay in your car wirelessly. The other one is the Vortex generator from Paragon Performance. Jason will show that in a second. That goes on the top of your car right behind the target top. That is a $300 product from Paragon Performance.
And we still have the double XL for whoever donates.
We have a double XL as well. So if you donate $100, you'll get 10 entries and the 2X shirt. But that has to be a donation through Venmo.
And it goes out tomorrow morning.
And
I ship quick.
And a pro clip. And you're going to get entered for a pro clip. So we're going to have 3 winners tonight. We're going to spin this wheel 3 times. You could potentially win all 3 items because we're not going to remove anybody who is donated tonight. So one donation of $10.
If you have a Corvette, like especially C8, I don't even know how you could even have this car without a pro clip. Like, it's so vital. You know what I love about this?
Yeah.
I noticed it this weekend. My wife likes to change the songs in the car, right? So it's usually playing off my phone. When I was hardwired, you have to unplug it, and they're like, now it's great. She grabs the phone, she finds the song, she puts it back on the pro clip, and mine's magnetic, so it works great. I mean, it looks so clean in your car.
It really does. So when I was down in Florida, guys, I was driving around a friend of mine. His name's Mike, his Z06, and I installed the Pro Clip for him. And I've installed the Pro Clip on only one other C8, and it was almost a year ago. It is so unbelievably easy to install that Pro Clip that I was actually I was looking at it for 10 minutes after I installed it, thinking I had to have done that wrong, because it just slipped right in there, clipped right onto the front of the infotainment system, and then it was solid. I was like, something's not right. There has to be more than that. And they are really that easy to install. They hold in place extremely well. So under your 120 mile an hour spirited Mexico runs, your phone is not going to move. And it's absolutely fantastic the way that it's mounted in place. So Larry Anthony with a donation of $99.99. I don't know why YouTube does that. Just call it $100.
Yeah.
He's going to get 10 entries. He could use a pro clip. You could definitely use a pro clip, Larry. So maybe you'll win that.
Yeah, because he has Larry has the Z06, right? The new one.
It's coming. It should be there this week.
Man,
Big ballers tonight.
That's a great idea, Shane. We should definitely do that maybe for even the show here. Whenever you're setting up the live, you can actually check at the bottom for some proceeds that go to certain charitable donations and stuff. Oh, Steven, your Z06 was checked? Like for the mag ride thing? Or the engine ticking? There's so many freaking issues. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Blown 6 Gen, it's not... Honestly, I don't think that those wireless chargers work that well, but it's not just that it doesn't work well, but it's also really poorly located. It's really a difficult thing to reach around and grab your phone from behind you. And yeah, it gets hot. So the one thing is, and I went off on kind of a rant on the TRX forums the other day because somebody posted in there and said, what's up with the built-in wireless charger not being that great? And I have literally yet to see a car with a built-in wireless charger that actually works well. They almost always charge extremely slow. They make the phones get super hot, and it's almost always located in a spot that's nowhere near like good. So the Pro Mount or Pro Clip is just the way to go in my personal opinion. But if the charger's working well for your phone, maybe it's just my phone. I don't know.
Just don't charge mine. It takes forever.
Yeah, Clay Jones. I noticed the phone gets hot while in the wireless charger. Guys, yeah, if Shane's saying let's get those thumbs ups, we need the thumbs ups going. Be really cool. We're getting close to running the the little wheel of fortune, basically, to see who wins all of these items. So if you guys are interested in getting in last minute donations, you can do that.
I wish you could see this video 2020 Matrix sent. It's literally, I'm putting it on Instagram. I'm gonna make a reels out of it. It's literally us on 2020 Matrix TV. He pans down, his dog's looking right at us. I gotta make a reels out of that one.
Send it to me real quick. I can put it up on the screen.
Yeah, I have to download it. Yeah, I'll do it real quick. So video save.
Just send me the link.
It's through an Instagram.
Oh, a DM?
Yeah, it's a DM, but I have it.
All right, so Matt Hurley says, funny you say that. I was using my wireless charger on my TRX today, and it wasn't very good. I have yet to be in a car where the wireless charger works well. My wife has one in her Cadillac.
Wife, we were going to Houston, had hers in there. It was just enough to not go down. It didn't go up, but it didn't go down either.
That's the thing is, and then the phone gets like super hot, and all it does is maintain its current battery charge.
Right.
My wife has one in her Cadillac.
Matt Hurley. So, what cool car is out there that he doesn't actually own?
I just sent it to you, Justin. It's not big, so you can get it quick.
He has everything.
Well, he'd be one to be able to talk about a poor man's Ferrari since
he has what, two? I know he's got at least one. He's got the, I think he said F12 and 488.
Yeah. So, Matt, do you want to comment on that? If you didn't hear what they were saying, we've been talking about the poor man's Ferrari. That kind of stupid term. You own a Ferrari, you own a Lamborghini, you own a Corvette. What would you ever even think of saying that the Corvette is a poor man's Ferrari? And if not, or if so, why? This is really great. So, guys, we actually have somebody in the comments section that owns a Corvette and a Ferrari. So they
and a Lamborghini.
Okay, so here it is. He says he sold his 488, still has the F12, and he likes the C8 Z06 better.
Is it the drivability that's better?
This is exactly why I think that poor man's Ferrari thing exists, is because the people that have the Ferrari know that. They literally know that the C8 Corvette Z06 in this case is a better car, but they just don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that they overspent on a car that's not as good as the car that you have.
I'm with him. The Aventador is still his all-time favorite, but would never call the Vet a poor man's Ferrari. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Because I know I would feel the same, 100%.
Yep. That's crazy. Steven, what's the question? What was the question? Did I miss it?
How many Z06 owners?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. We'll put up a poll really quick here, guys. How many of you own a C8 Corvette Z06 right now? I'm going to put, do you own a C8 Z06? That is a good question. Let's see. So, obviously, pretty much everybody out there is trying to get a C8 Z06 right about now. And most people can't get one because of the dealer markups and just dealer ridiculousness. But the ones that can, a lot of them seem to come here, which is more than welcomed. But yeah, 11-second eclipse, there's a million reasons that I would own a Corvette over a Ferrari or even a Lamborghini. That's one of them. The maintenance on them is just much cheaper. The drivability most of the time is better. There are exceptions to this rule, of course, but for the most part, that is an easy way to put it. 11-second eclipse says add wish to the poll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, being built on Friday does count. If you own that car and it's going to be in your driveway within the next couple weeks, you say yes to that question.
Dr. Corvette.
Yeah. Yes, me times 6. Click yes 6 times, Dr. Corvette. No, Shane, I think that situation, that's not going to count just yet. I'm actually surprised by these numbers. I thought it was going to be more. All right, guys. So while we're doing the poll here, if you want to get in last minute donations for this giveaway, we still have one brochure to give away. So if you want to get a brochure, a donation to Venmo of $100. If you donate $100, it will get you a brochure and 10 entries to win all 3 of the items tonight. Is it 3 or 4? Man, I'm losing track of how many things we're giving away.
3.
We're giving away a lot of stuff tonight, guys. So the Paragon Performance thing is $300. The Magic Box there, I think, is $100. The Pro Clip is about $70. So we're giving away about $470 plus the brochures that are $30. So about $500 worth of stuff. And then if you want an 2X shirt, it would be about another $30. So about $530 you could potentially get for $100.
What's going to be on?
So we're getting close here, guys. We're gonna have to end this and run the numbers here in a second.
I'm getting more ads tonight.
I know. I'm making just
I've got 3 ads already.
Yeah.
Get those thumbs ups. You guys are upsetting Shane. You don't want to do that. You would not like Shane when he's angry.
Exactly. We'll have to give him a Snickers or something.
Did you get that email, Justin?
Oh, I did. Yeah, let me see if I can play that.
Yeah.
Steven Rapp says that if he wins, just spin again. You don't want it. Oh yeah. Do you need a Pro Clip, Steven? No, you got one already. That's right. He won the last one that we gave away. You could probably just take Steven's name out of it then if he doesn't want to win.
Okay. Got it.
Blown 6gen says the reason he pays monthly for YouTube is he can't do ads.
Yeah.
Let me see. What was I gonna do? Okay, I want to see that
I might
video.
have to do that.
I love Shane.
Shane's funny.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do now?
Just his comment. Angry. We need more thumbs up.
Yeah, you guys are making Shane mad.
Mm-hmm. He turns cacti green.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Instead of the Hulk, he turns into cacti green.
Yeah.
Jill's got another ad.
Darren Burnett. This kind of factors into the first hot topic we were talking about. He says, here's a comment I heard the other day, kind of like the Ferrari thing, was asked why I got the Z07. The base model is
Bad?
I'm guessing it's supposed to be better.
Ray Jones.
Because, I mean, if you got the Z07, that's definitely not the base model one. But clarify for me what you mean there, Darren. I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. And it's going to be like, why did you get the high-end one when you could have got the cheaper one and it's just as good, if not better? Like, these people are shaming people for spending too much money or not spending enough. It's like you can't freaking win.
No.
Yeah.
So why try?
Clay Jones says, not sure if this will win me anything, but I watch all of your channels. Good work, gents. Thank you, Clay. We've had donations in the past where one donation won, so it's very possible. That will get him an entry into 3 different things. So we'll run this 3 times. So the odds of you winning, even only with a $10 donation, is pretty good.
Yeah, because right now
base model is faster. Yeah. Okay, so the Z07. What's that?
There's only 5 people in the entry right now. I mean, there's a lot of entries, but there's 5, so that's a pretty good odds.
It is pretty good, guys. Get in while the getting's good. So Darren's saying someone said to him, "Why'd you get the Z07 whenever the base model's faster?" So the base model Z06 and the base model C8 technically have a higher top speed, but I think that's just a stupid thing to say. I mean, if I have the option to get a Z06 and I have the option to get a Z07 in that Z06, I'm going to get a Z07 every day. It's not even a competition.
It drives me crazy when people talk about that because you're forgetting one huge part of this car, and that is the driver. You can have a faster car and a not so experienced driver beat somebody who has a faster car and that's not experienced. Like, just because your car's faster But
Yeah,
I mean,
yes
I'll
and
tell you,
no.
I've left a Z06 C7. Jason saw it in my Stingray. I'm not saying I'm a better driver, but I got off the line quicker. I don't know what it was, but we were both going for it, and I almost hit another car. Where Jason almost hit a car in front of us because Jason was right behind me. There was a car in front of, like, oh, right at the very last second.
You're lucky I was aware because I waited because I
Yeah.
knew you were going to need to change lanes.
Yeah.
Stupid
Oh,
Fast
that
Truck
was-
says that he's won twice and he's a cheapskate. So
Oh, yeah, me
He
too.
has won twice.
We do too, Steven. Thank you.
we do too, Steven, for sure. But let's end the poll here. So we had 57 votes. 57 votes and 33% say yes for the C8 Corvette Z06. So 33% of, actually, we just got another vote, so 58. 33% of 58. I got to do calculator. $22. So 22 of the people in the chat here have a Z06.
Check your
That's
Venmo.
actually a pretty good number. It's a pretty high number for the car being as hard as it is to get. Sometimes your speed is limited by your insurance. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true.
Or your guardian angel. Yeah. And Matt Hurley says, so true, Steve. My plate on my C6 back in the day said driver's mod or driver mod. Now,
Yeah, driver mod,
that is
Okay.
only partially true. Nowadays, it's a little less accurate because the way these cars are, they're not coming in manual transmissions anymore. So it doesn't matter how fast you shift. For the most part, you put your foot on the gas and you go. If we're talking about two different C8s, it's not really going to matter who's driving it. It's going to matter how much that person in the other car weighs, because your cars are going to perform exactly the same. There's not really any way a driver could potentially affect, unless he's just really, really bad at driving, which is not going to be that often. You guys both get in there, you put your foot on the gas, you're going to go, and you're going to be, neck and neck, assuming everything else is the same.
Yeah. Hey, check your Venmo. I don't know what.
All right, guys. So one more time, we are going to be running this giveaway. We're going to be ending it here very soon. Jeremy said he's putting my theory to the test. He donated $10, so he gets one entry in all three. He's putting it to the test.
Check your Venmo. I'm not even going to
that's-
pretend to say this first name, but Raheem for the last name.
Yeah, he did. He gave $100, so he is Owas Rahim.
Or is it Owe?
Owe?
Yeah, can you type out how we say it?
I got it. I mean,
He
I
got
did
10
first.
entries and everything, and he's also going to get a brochure. So please mark that down,
And-
Steve.
He won this if he wants the double XL.
Oh, Owa, would you like the double XL shirt? Vet Syndicate shirt?
You
If
get
it's
this
too
on
big
there.
for you, we understand. And then we got Arrest Day. And I am going to look like an absolute idiot again because I don't remember the username for Arrest Day here.
What is that amount?
It is $20. So he gets
Here.
2 entries into everything.
How do I put this in here? Just give me his first name.
Arrest Day with an O.
Yeah.
Oreste.
Got it.
Call me O. I love it. Perfect. Perfect. All right,
Mine's
so
via T.
Arrest Day, if you could just comment in here and say, hey, I'm Arrest Day, so I know what your screen name is. And we're going to end this thing, I think. So
Yep.
if we don't have any more entries, we do not.
What do we give away first?
And then Dr. Corvette. Dr. Corvette with 5. He's going to get 5 entries for everything. Thank you, Dr. Corvette. You guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you all. Please, I don't think you understand exactly how much you help the channel whenever you do these donations. It really helps. We appreciate it so much.
We do.
Joey B is Arrest Day. I knew I was going to feel like an
Okay.
idiot. I did know
Oh,
that.
okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and start the giveaways, guys. I think we are good to go. There's no more entries. All right, so
What are we doing first?
let's start with the magic box.
This.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, give me a second because it does a little ad because I'm too cheap to pay for the full version.
Oh, the user over in the comment section. Oh, did you say yes to wanting the 2X shirt? If you did, just say yes. I want the 2X shirt. Judy, thanks for tuning in.
Judy.
See you later, Judy. I know this is running a little long tonight, but we got a lot of giveaways. Steve Robertson, yeah, if you could please email me again with it. I'm sure I have it, but if it's right at the top of my email, it'll be a lot easier.
Are you ready?
Yep.
We can do the first one. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Raffle. Why do I hurt
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the 70th.
He might do something with it.
Yeah. We could. 100%.
22 or 21, I mean.
I don't remember what else he has. I don't know.
Okay. So, Owa, or we'll just call him O, he does want the 2X shirt, Steve. So,
Okay, got it.
Mr. O, could you please email me, horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com. Give me your shipping address so I can get it over to Steve, and we'll send out that shirt, as well as the brochure, because you were the last one for the brochure as well.
Yep.
And White Hot Horsepower, I'm going to need his shipping address for the brochure. Steve Robertson and Ernest Gibson, if you could send me your shipping address as well to my email, just horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com. I want to make sure I get you guys these brochures out.
Okay. Now,
Okay. You got all that written down?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, ready? Pro clip. Boom. Larry Anthony. And the last one is for the air generator, right?
The air vortex.
Yep.
Here we go. Hey.
Okay.
There you go.
Mr. O, you won the
Mr. O.
vortex generator, which Jason will show here. If you want to show that for us, Jason.
Yeah. No loss. One more time. So
that's for a C8 Corvette. So
yeah.
I'm assuming you have one of those. If you do, shoot me your email or shoot me an email. Let me know your shipping address. So
And if you don't, let us know right now.
Oh. Larry,
and I'm shipping the one that's still in the box, so it won't have fingerprints all over it.
Larry Anthony, you won the Pro Clip. So Larry, just send me a text with your address again. I know I have it, but I know send me where you want me to send the brochure. I mean, the Pro Clip's going to come from Pro Clip.
I think Brandon said redraw on the.
Yeah, so let's redraw. He said he doesn't need the wireless thing.
Who does?
Brandon. White Hot
Brandon.
Horsepower.
Oh, for the wireless CarPlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So redraw that. See who wins it.
I hit it while I was messing around.
Ernest Gibson.
He need. Yeah.
Did he win something already?
I have it.
No.
I have his address.
You have Ernest Gibson's address?
Yep.
All right, Ernest, let us know if you want that device, because if not, we can redraw. But
if you go in any other car, you might own too.
Yeah, it does. It's not just for Corvettes. It's any cars that are prior to 2021.
My wife uses it in her car.
Yeah. All right, so Ernest, if you end up not wanting that, just send me an email and we'll run it again for somebody else. But otherwise, I think we're all good. We've all won here. So, let me see. Did I? No. Yeah. So I think we're all good. If you guys, if you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up button. But I think we are done for the night. We gave away all 3 of our items and 4 C8 Corvette brochures. Thank you all for the donations tonight, guys. You guys, okay, Ernest does want it. So go ahead and send that out to him.
Cool.
I got it.
Awesome. Guys, thank you all so much. Hit the thumbs up button if you please could. And we will see you guys same time, same place next week. Thank you.
Upside down front seat driver.
Upside down driver.